You're live right now.
I'm live right now.
And now I'm live right now.
All right. Well, let's pretend like we're professionals. Welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
And we're back.
And hopefully you can actually see us and not just like the bookshelf behind us.
Oh yeah,
we're producer free right now.
We're staff free. We have no gophers. We have no producers. We got nothing.
I do have a suggestion for YouTube. How about if I'm going to go live, you allow me to look at my view without my thumbnail across of it.
Well,
and without it being blurry in the background. For all I know, y'all are going to have to put on glasses in order to see us clearly right now.
I feel like we're not close enough. Like I should be hopping over or something. I don't know.
Maybe don't.
No, I'm not going to. I'm sweating, seriously. Like, I feel like I need a sweat rag. One moment, please. Oh, thanks, Kate. See, we used to have people that would do that for us.
Where's Scooter?
I tell you what.
Hasn't he drive yet? He could be up here right now taking care of all this stuff.
Is he old enough to drive?
Almost.
Oh my goodness, the gopher can drive.
not like in Groundhog Day.
No,
he
not
doesn't
like
drive
that.
angry.
No, not at all. So we're coming back. We're going to try the vlog thing. We are a vlog.
We are officially vlogging right now.
We are vlogging. We're going to share our
we
lives
double checked.
with you.
That's not a bad word.
It's not a bad word. I did even research to see if there were anybody that we could, collaborate. That's the term the kids are using.
As long as it's not, collusion.
Yes. No, there's no
Let's keep that out.
So the other thing, though, I wanted to say is because you and I got feedback from the show at roughly the same time. Kate's like, I don't remember this at all. But it was that it wasn't live, that we weren't improving. Everybody thought it was scripted. It wasn't.
Now you know. This
How
is
helpless we are.
This is exactly what it was like then, and that's exactly what it's like now, except you get more of the before and after.
Yeah.
Craziness.
You're gonna see us run and see if the camera. I'm really curious if it's running.
You will not see.
Somebody message me. Text message me.
Oh, I'll do it. Just kidding. My phone is over there. Okay.
All right, so
we need to get down to business.
We do. Brass tacks.
Brass taxes.
Is it taxes or tax?
Tax?
Taxes.
And is it like tax like income tax or tax like thumb tax?
I think tax because they're brass.
Okay, you just said tax. That doesn't tell me.
Tax.
I can't see what you're spelling.
Like tack that you would put on
like
a teacher's chair.
Tack? Okay.
Yeah.
Brass tax. Oh yeah, okay, brass tax.
See?
Ping. Okay.
He's got it.
Wow. All right. So I have to preface this with, we do not mean in any way.
Oh Lord, if there's a disclaimer already.
We do not mean to be insensitive. However, this topic needs to be discussed by us, particularly.
Okay, and
pretend this is a private conversation.
Speaking of another conversation, see, and this is why we had to keep the title "Speaking of" because it's in our vocabulary now.
We can't not.
We can't not do it.
It was in our vocabulary before.
It truly was.
Anyway,
Karen.
I learned. I learned of this thing, and apparently it's been around for a while. And I know you don't know about it because we would have talked about it.
I'm sure. I bet you it's because I work in an
Nope.
No.
I didn't hear about it for a few years too.
Oh.
I only barely heard about it thanks to Tyler. Tyler.
Who's Tyler?
Tyler is my coworker.
Is he young?
Yes. He knows how to do lots of stuff.
Does he want to come work for us?
Tyler?
Anyway.
We'll give your wife free access
to
all my
she's got
stuff.
notes. Wow.
I do. Okay, I have to tell you a story. And because my phone is recording us, I don't have my other notes. Therefore, I'm going to kind of wing it, which is normal. So, I need to tell you a story of a guy we're going to call because we're going to protect names.
We're going to change names, okay.
A guy we're going to call Stubby Mike. Okay.
I just don't want anybody writing in, anybody thinking we're talking about somebody when we're talking about somebody completely different. That's all I'm saying.
We're talking about someone we do not know.
Okay, that's even better.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know this person.
All right.
Because, okay. So,
I mean,
Stubby Mike used to be just Mike. Okay?
Okay.
But after a lot of research...
Was Mike like a coworker, or how do we know Mike?
We don't know Mike.
Okay, we don't Mike. Okay, fine. Fine.
Seriously?
We don't know Mike.
At least you're listening, right? Anyway,
okay.
so don't know. He was just Mike.
It was
And
just mine.
he did a lot of research, including first aid,
Oh,
okay?
that's always
To be
a good
prepared.
skill to have.
Especially if you're Mike. Okay, so he did all this research, and so he tried multiple things to crush or cut off his arm.
What? Okay, wait. Did he not see that James Franco movie?
So here's the thing. Mike,
Okay.
he never felt like his arm was really part of him. Look at them when you do that. I've been waiting so long for this. He never really felt like he belonged with that arm. It wasn't part of him. He did not feel that it should be functioning. Therefore,
So like he needed only one arm, or he wanted a hook, or what?
I don't think there's a hook, but
Okay.
he did finally succeed in removing the arm and therefore renamed himself Stubby Mike. Now, this is a real thing.
I'm trying to give you all the reaction.
It's called transabled.
Okay. Transabled.
Mm-hmm. There are people who have intentionally had limbs removed,
Okay.
like amputation surgery,
Okay.
that they have to pay for because when insurance is going to
Well.
maim you. There's a woman who
Okay.
went blind by bleaching her eyes because she just felt like she shouldn't have vision.
So many thoughts, and I'm trying to be so appropriate right now. Okay, so my first reaction is like somebody that actually is born into this life with that issue.
Like a
How,
legit issue?
like a legit issue.
Mhm.
How do they feel? Ugh.
Not good.
And my next issue is at what point.
Do you not get to choose everything in your life?
Well, no, at what point is it like, does a doctor or somebody say, you know what, how do we know? What is it called?
Transabled.
That's good, I almost called it a transformer.
That's the next step.
Well, it might as well be. At what point do you say, okay, you're transabled and you might have a little bit of a mental illness? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that is part of the discussion at the moment. They're trying to make that more official. Well, from what I read, the actual disabled community wants
Right.
it to be more official. Anyway, so the reason this came up, well, part of the reason, because we decided
we're
that
not usually so cutting edge on this show. Well, anyway.
thanks,
keep
Tyler.
going.
Okay, all the articles I read are from 2015, but whatever.
That's all right.
Yeah, so
Oh, I was going to ask you that. How long has this been around? And
a
we're
long
just-
time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we were at the airport, and they
Is it important to which airport we're at?
No.
Okay.
No. They're at the airport, but I do have an airport story for later. Okay, so we're at the airport and they're boarding, and you know how they board the they have if you have disabilities you can board
Right.
next, right? And so it was, well, what if I say I have a disability? They can't ask me what it is, and so then that's when Tyler was like, well, you can say you're transabled. And I said,
Oh, my goodness.
what?
Well, no, and that even goes because, like, you hear people do that all the time to get workman's comp, that they hurt themselves on purpose so that they
Yeah,
can
we don't
be
know
out
anyone
and-
like that.
Not at all.
Anyway, so yeah, transabled.
Transabled.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of controversial hot topics,
Like the store?
we do like ourselves in hot topic.
We do.
It's fun. Because you and I haven't talked about this yet, so
We've been keeping a lot of topics under wraps
we
for
have,
a long time.
but yeah.
Just for you. You better appreciate it.
Exactly. And this isn't, this has been out for a while. So let's talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy director. Did you hear about this? You had to have.
Which one?
James Gunn.
Oh yeah, because he got fired because 20
got
years ago he
fired.
said something rude.
Exactly. And I did read the tweets, and the tweets are not defendable at all.
Right.
Like, I mean, I get that he was trying to do some cutting edge jokes and
Right. Yeah.
whatnot.
Right.
So my question is, though, is how long do you have to go before you've changed as a person.
Right, because apparently, according to this trend that's happening,
Right.
who you are, like in high school, is basically who you are forever.
Right.
So we're screwed.
We are.
I mean, just kidding.
Speaking
We
of
are
that,
good
but
to
we'll
go.
come back to that too.
No,
So-
I agree. I don't think that you can say you can't work on this project today because X years ago
Right.
you made a comment completely unrelated to this project
Well,
today.
and they've said that some, people purposely went in with intent to
To
get
find
him
it.
in trouble and to
I'm
dig up
sure.
these
Well,
tweets.
obviously, if you're digging up tweets that are
So-
that old, then you need to find a hobby. You're not
yeah.
trolling right. You're doing it wrong.
Exactly. So the cast put out a wonderful letter about
Okay.
how they support him and would like him
You know
to
what?
be reinstated.
Whatever that cast wants, they get. Check.
And
I will sign
so
it.
we're coming now to another step though. So
Oh, boy.
Dave Bautista, the wonderful actor who plays Drax.
I heart him so
Um,
much.
Okay, buckle up, get ready.
Oh no.
So
Am I gonna be sad?
you might be sad, but this is James Gunn also has contributed to the next Guardians movie script.
Oh yes, okay.
And Dave Bautista has gone as far as to say if they don't use his script, that he's going to ask to be released from his contract and to be recast.
Wait,
no.
recast like as somebody else in the movie?
No, like somebody else would play Drax.
Oh, how the
Yes.
No! That's the worst news ever!
Well, I kind of admire him.
I
'cause
know,
he's
I
doing,
get it.
Yeah,
He's
like,
gotta
he's
do it.
got to do what
But
he's got to do.
if they
but
let that happen, so help me, I will wash my hands of Marvel forever from this point forward. I'm not like everybody else. I'm not going to go back 10 years
Right.
and say, yeah, whatever.
But so this is my other thing that I was gonna say, because Mr. Batista
I love him.
is coming to Fan X Salt Lake Comic Con.
I wonder if he needs a
September.
place to stay. I have a room, and it's not a cellar or a closet.
No, it's a total legit. He'd have his own kitchen, his
It
own
does.
bathroom.
It does have a lock on the outside.
It's a nice little home. That's right. So
No
nobody
problem.
can come and stalk you or anything. Except us.
Please, please.
So
That's
yeah,
not stalking. That's
So-
entertaining.
that's what I was gonna say. So Kate, you can go down to Comic Con and give
I,
your 2 cents.
I,
Oh, would I go with you?
yeah.
I have to look though to see if we have to pay to talk to him. I think you can talk to them for free,
Listen,
but now they're like
Listen.
charging for autographs and pictures.
this is a conversation that would be worth paying for.
And then we just have to convince them to do.
We'll get producer to come and film it because here's how this conversation's gonna go. Dave Bautista. So,
I wonder
Welcome.
if either of us have said his last name correctly yet.
probably never.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna call him Dax. Hey, Dax.
Drax.
Dang it! I always do that.
And in her defense, she has seen every Marvel movie, every Guardians movie. Like she knows. She really knows it.
I do know these things. It's so warm in here.
It's so warm.
Okay.
Sweat.
No, gross. They don't need to know about it. If they can't
This
smell it,
is
they can
vlogging.
be bliss. Oh yeah. If Barbie can be real, so can we.
That's right. Anyway, so
Anyway.
the conversation's gonna go like what?
I'm gonna say Drax. How do you like Salt Lake? So, and then as he's responding, I'll probably interrupt him and say, so hey, do you have a place to stay? Because
I thought this.
the question is, will the conversation get any further than that?
Regardless of who's going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It would be sad though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I would
no,
have a hard time with
I
that.
would have a hard
so,
time with that too. I'm already on the Marvel fence. They have upset me greatly.
about what? Oh, about the Disney thing?
No!
What thing? Oh, because everybody's
Thanos!
I
The
forget that we
Thanos
haven't
thing.
been with our internet friends for so
I
long.
know.
That,
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm still upset. In fact, Hux and I went to go see, what's that other movie? Oh, Ant-Man and Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're at this
We
movie.
didn't see it together. How rude.
I know, well, you went without us.
I did. I went with children.
Anyway, so we go to see it, and the movie's great. We're having a great time, and then the credits start, and then it does this this little video thing, right, where he's in the sub something or other, and we're watching it, and I'm just like, oh, this is great, and what's gonna happen?
Oh, that's right, at the very end. Oh, spoiler alert!
Yeah, spoiler alert! Sorry.
It's coming out next week, and it's on demand.
If you haven't
already,
seen it yet, you're not a real fan.
Yeah.
And so you don't care about doing
Exactly.
spoilers. Anyway, so he's in the sub
To
ultra
help their
whatever.
new friend, the lady, but I can't remember her
Yeah,
name.
what's
right
her face?
now.
Anyway,
Yeah, we're real good Marvel fans.
she's not important to this.
The
story.
ghost.
The ghost. So he's like, okay, I'm ready. Beam me up, Scotty. And they start counting, and then all of a sudden nothing happens, and then it cuts to the real world, and
They're
there's
all
just
ash.
ashes sitting there, and so it's quiet in the theater except for one person that I don't know who said, who totally went, no! And there was a woman later down on the row from this person who made that exclamation who thought something was really wrong.
We're
There was something
we're emotionally
wrong.
invested. That's all there is to say.
It doesn't take much for me.
To do well, so the question about that, and they debated about this a lot because they, again, spoiler alert. I almost called her Ant Woman.
I like it.
The Wasp, aka Hope. See, I know stuff.
Oh, I thought you were going to say AKA Ant Woman.
So they reunited their whole family, and then that was a happy moment, and then
they destroyed it because they got rid of them all.
yeah. So
And also my other gripe, that wasn't really half.
no.
That was like 3/4. I know math. Shut up.
So yeah, so we will be anxiously waiting. Well, Captain Marvel is next.
When?
It's gonna be next, I think, February. If I was, wanted to report accurately, I would look, but.
I mean, we only care so much.
I know. It's gonna take place in the 1990s, and our good friend Samuel L. Jackson, who's Nick Fury, is gonna be in it. Apparently, he has both his eyes. We'll see how maybe he lost it. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
So yeah. So then it will
There's
be
always a
that,
story.
and then the Avengers to bring it all back to life. I don't know.
I have faith that there is a plan.
There has to be a plan because Spider-Man is gone, and he has a movie that comes out after Avengers. So.
Right? So, spoiler alert.
Yes.
We can do the math, Marvel, Disney, whoever you are.
Yeah, I
Who
guess
are they?
they're Marvel, but the mouse runs them. I mean, they're still coming out under the Marvel banner. But it's still, even with Star Wars movies, it's still disconcerting for me to see the Disney.
The mouse needs to just stick to what the mouse knows. And let other things be other things.
But yeah.
There's this word, it's called monopoly. And a long time ago, somebody said, that's not okay. I don't know what happened to
It
that
wasn't
somebody.
that Top Hat Man.
Maybe it's
What's his
trans.
name called?
I don't know his name, Mr. Money.
Mr. Monopoly?
Mr. Moneybags! I don't know, if you know the Monopoly guy's name,
Tell
let us know.
I'm gonna really laugh if we've been doing all this and nothing has happened.
It will be sad. It will be really sad. Has nobody texted you to say that they
Nobody
see us?
has texted me, and I thought like maybe June or Chris or something might do it. All right. So should we go to the airport story, and then maybe we'll call it good because we don't know if we're doing all this for nothing.
Maybe
yet.
we'll come back a little bit later when, we're punchy.
That's
Not like,
not like we aren't right
not
now.
like Punch and Judy,
No.
but punchy.
What's your airport story?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm in the airport. Again, there's this woman standing across from me, facing me. If we had a producer with us, he would show you the picture, but we don't know how to do that live. Anyway,
Maybe we can print out the pictures that we're going to talk
We
about.
can
and we
just
can
post
hold them up.
we'll post it as a comment, okay? But she's standing there on her phone, using it like a walkie-talkie, because apparently that's a thing.
Speaking. Oh, I got okay.
For
Yeah.
crying out loud!
I can go.
This is what happens
We're
when
gonna
you
have to
wait.
get the notebooks back too. Anyway.
Okay, so she's standing there, she's on her walkie-talkie phone while it's plugged into the Samsung station thing, and
Right.
she's complaining because her flight's been delayed like 100,000 hours, and there's no VIP lounge for her because even though she's dressed like she is, she's important, whatever. And so she's complaining about it, and she's saying this airport is like from the 90s. Like they don't even have They don't even have a lounge and blah, blah, something else. And then she says, and I quote, I don't even know if they have a charging station. Really? Yeah. Like the one you're standing at using right now. You're right. They might not even have one.
So speaking of walkie-talkie phones, so I'm in the grocery store today. And I'm down an aisle and I'm doing my...
He's down one aisle.
Down one of those aisles.
One to go. Down
That's
one.
right.
Anyway.
So this woman is doing the walkie-talkie phone.
I hate the walkie-talkie.
And she's got it on speaker, of course.
Well, exactly. That's why they do the walkie-talkie.
And she's sitting there. I'm trying to get better as I get older, mostly because I'm afraid of society the way it is. Because I don't want to be like shanked in the parking lot.
Hate crimes?
I know. I don't want to be hate crimed in the parking lot. And so she's listening to it, and it's the pharmacy calling to tell her that her prescription's ready. And so I'm like, okay, maybe it's for Smith's, because I'm in a Smith's.
That's what you're at, yeah.
And, oh no, it's in the Walgreens pharmacy. So at this point, I'm looking, and so that message gets over, and then she has another prescription ready, also at the same Walgreens pharmacy. So I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me like I have the audacity to listen to her messages.
It's called text messaging, people.
Well,
try it. No one else has to.
And
do
even
it.
I'm like, if it's, I was impressed that she was listening to it, because when the pharmacy calls me, I don't know about you guys, I just delete. Okay, it's ready. Let's go.
My pharmacy sends me a text message.
I get a text message too,
Yeah,
actually.
I don't have to
so.
talk to anybody. I don't understand.
That's how I prefer it.
Right?
Well, you know that.
Well, yeah, I don't need to answer you. You're sending me a one-way message. Why does it need to be a two-way conversation?
Ugh.
It doesn't.
Well, between you and everybody in the grocery store,
Okay.
this
One
is how
last
you
story.
do it.
Or
Just like
there's those Bluetooth things that make you look really important, so you should walk around with it in all the time, even if you
You can
don't
look
have a
like
phone.
Lieutenant Uhura.
You could also
You can play Star Trek.
you could also look like
Star Trek.
Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. Anyway,
No, I don't know about the Brad breaking or Saul calling. Speaking of Star Trek, the rated R Quentin Tarantino movie is a go with the original cast. Well, not with the original Shatner cast, in case you know.
clearly.
But yeah.
What?
I don't know. Well, they're doing too much with Star Trek. They're making like these television shows, and Patrick Stewart's coming back.
It's not in the 90s
And do we
anymore.
really need that? Like,
no, we don't.
that's why I tuned out of Star. I didn't come back to Star Trek till Mr. Pine and Mr. Quinto.
Mr. Hottie Pants. Yeah, they lured us in, and we're not going for anybody else.
So yeah, I don't need all that.
Speaking of the 90s.
Okay.
Or really the 80s.
Okay.
This goes back that far. I saw something about how your whole childhood is shattered when that MacGyver can't fix his car and he's stranded. And there's a picture.
Is it Richard Dean? What's his name? Anderson?
And he's standing by the car and he's looking distraught. So it shows like the back picture. There's the car and the guy. And then it shows it a little bit closer. And then it shows it really close and he's just like, we decided it's because of all that newfangled technology.
It is.
You can't use gum wrappers and chocolate bars to fix computers.
No.
He needs a hacker.
He doesn't
But it was
have
really
to.
kind of sad to see him stand.
I don't know about that name MacGyver. He looks like he's 12.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's been on for a few years
no
now.
mullet, no
but
go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the draw, right?
Right.
The mullet.
All right. Should we
Okay,
wrap it?
we're gonna wrap it just in case no one has seen any of this, and we have to do it all again. Okay?
All right. I'm Jared.
I'm Kate.
We'll see you next time.
I'm gonna push this button. It's probably not gonna work. Okay, go turn it off.
No,
Don't.
this is how they do it.
Talk to the hand.
I can't.
It's on the bottom. Okay, sorry guys. Take your. How do we tell it to stop? Stop.